Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round number 3 here in the ASTRO circuit, Season 5 Midweek number 1 competition. Here in this matchup, where we have Curse taking on Composure Gaming. Inmaniac, who are you tipping to take this one out?
Curse.
Curse, easy. It's an easy pick.
It's an easy pick. No, look, I've watched these guys play in the past. I mean, these guys, this is the team we're talking about who went over to COD Champs, who placed 5th in the world. We're up against Composure Gaming. I mean, they looked alright, but they're not Curse level. But look, we've seen upsets in the past. Let's not call them out just yet. They've got through to this round of the ASTRO Circuit Season 5 comp, so who knows?
And you also got to keep in mind, it's not just the full Curse lineup. It's Curse plus Shocks. And, I mean, Shocks opening up, he's on a 6-kill streak. He hasn't even died.
That was
wowzers.
Amazing.
And then the other Curse players are actually pushing around the spawn. They're going over for this A flag. C flag is neutralized. The player's trying to come off that spawn there, but Shocks is just determined to get tags on. Not even need to worry about getting kills. He's going to get shot in the back. Oh, I thought he was actually going to turn around at that stage. But Den's now on a 6 streak as well. I mean, he's died once. He's currently tied up at 6-1 as well with Shocks. And I mean, so far, they're just on a rampage. And you are going to be seeing these players just going to. Go on down over onto containers. Still just going to be trying to push on down over to the... No, Shock's going to take down 1 kill. Izzy will take down another. And Dens, will take down Console Puppy. And Izzy will take down the Cinematic. So it really just doesn't seem like it's Composure's playstyle. I don't think they're really used to the aggression that Curse are really showing at them at the moment, because they're not letting them have any room to breathe at this stage. They're just constantly aggressing it and just maintaining this triple cap. There's only one player constantly sort of up for the Composure side, and you do notice that Cinematic, he didn't see one as he pushes up on the stairs. He's going to try to take one down, but he won't be able to, and Damage still yet to die as well. He's going to be going 7-0 and he's nearly run out of ammo. Ironically enough, he has 7 bullets in his gun, and he's going to use those 7 bullets to pick off 1 kill, swaps over to his pistol, and then gets taken down. But the slaying game is just completely I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, Maniac, I know you did get disconnected from the game at this stage, but from what you know of Curse, I mean, was this really as surprising a scoreline? Just to put it in perspective, it's 66-15, and it's been a triple cap for at least a minute.
Well, I may not be able to see the game, but look, let's try and cast it anyway. I'm on with you, say. He's probably kicking ass right now. He's probably 1 million kills up at the moment. And look, no, jokes aside, this is pretty much expected. Look, I can't obviously say much, but I'm expecting this to be a very dominant victory to Curse.
I was actually on board with Izzy, as you mentioned. He managed to pick off a couple of kills, now rotating back over. Now, the team of Composure, they finally managed to break that triple cap. They got C flag, then it got instantly broken. And, I mean, you're going to be seeing these players still just rotating over, and Curse are just playing on point. And, I mean, the experience and the skill are definitely just the 2 big factors here in this game. They still managed to pick off a couple of kills. The Composure side, I mean, you got Contour Puppy, he's got 6 kills, and, Cookie's got 2, 1 for the replays and 2 for cinematic. But in comparison, it's been nearly 4 minutes, and they've got 11, 13, 12, and 14 deaths respectively. They just need to work on these kills. I think definitely from the way this game is playing, a 2-0 to Curse would be definitely my prediction. Of course, the winner of this game will go on to take on Mega, who already finished their game. They took it out 2-0, and I mean, the scoreline at this stage for this domination freight is 97 points to 25. So they're leading by 70 points. And with 1 minute remaining on the clock, I'm really thinking that they could hit a record of some sort of just the huge point difference in a half of domination. So we'll see how that happens. They've already hit the 100-point mark now. Shocks will be trying to get a couple of kills. Unfortunately, he gets taken down. He's actually going 18-3 for himself. And, I mean, 45 seconds left in this one. It just isn't looking good. For the Composure team, they played really, really well for them to actually push on down, try to get through this bracket as they did. As you saw, that last series, that blitz was fairly well done, but it's just a different caliber for this game. But that being said, they've picked off a couple of kills now. I mean, Console Puppy really putting the team in the backpack at the moment in terms of kills wise, because he's got 12 kills. He's basically nearly, I think he's got the same amount of kills as his team, the rest of his team combined. As you're going to be seeing 5 seconds remaining in the half, 121 points to 39. and it did just swap over there, 122 to 40 points, but man, oh man, that is going to be 82 points the difference, and that's going to be just crazy to come back from. I mean, Inmaniac, if you're still there, I will try to invite you now at the halftime break. But, man, 19 to 4, 16 to 9, 17 to 5, 17 to 7. It's just a crazy game at the moment, and
I'm still here, Mike, so I'm still here, and I bet you it's a stomping at the moment.
It really is, and I mean, the experience coming out of this game will definitely be invaluable for the Composure side, because they can just look back at this and be able to work on what they did wrong. I mean, taking on any team such as this when you're definitely just starting out and trying to make things work is definitely the biggest asset you could hope for. And I mean, you still see the setups going on from Curse. They're actually 3 down, 4 down, or the whole Composure team managed to pick off kills there, shutting down Curse. And the Curse off the respawn, now trying to push out down, box back over to A. Let's see what they'll be able to do. Of course, the points are stacked heavily against them, but they need a good setup here. They can't be holding hands, as you see on the minimap. They are doing just that, and let's see what they'll be able to do. Console Puppy on your screen. He sees one. The legs are popping out. He'll take down one, but he was looking at the wrong angle, and he does get dropped. 2 players down. Make that all 4 players once again from Curse do get taken down. Composure, they're playing completely different here. They're not picking up as much as they need to, but they've still got the 2 flags. Of course, with that huge amount of point difference, they're going to need a triple cap at some stage in this game. We'll see if they'll be able to just keep B alive for them, keep C for them. And one of the Curse players is, of course, pushing over onto Red as well. They managed to pick off 1 kill. Replays now. Console Puppy will pick off 1 as he does get dropped by Dens. Still holding 2 flags to 1. Dens will pick off a double kill. And they'll push on down. The cinematic will shut him down, though. 3.5 minutes on the clock here. And, I mean, pushing on down. A flag, they need it. They know it. They're pushing it. Replays, though, will only get tags, and he won't be able to clean that one up. Cinematic just holding over B-side. Cookies takes down the kill over on the Bottles side, and now pushes down over on A. Now, a couple of FPS lag there on his screen. He'll try to get this catch-up. Player pushing down over through bags. As you see there, it doesn't seem to the left. I'm not too sure if that was lag or just couldn't poor awareness, but he just let him basically run straight on top of him, and then allowed him to get the kill on him. So it really wasn't a well-played thing to that. So, Console Puppy will try to get a couple of shots in, and Inmaniac, you finally joined us to the final quarter of this game, but 152 to 82, that's basically a GG. And Curse, did you think it was going to be this strong coming into this game?
Look, I knew they were going to be strong. I didn't expect them to be this strong, I guess. I mean, I was half joking around when I just said Curse instantly. I mean, I was confident in their abilities, but this is just a stomping.
It really is, and I mean, you're seeing the shots out. Cookies Cinematic will be able to take down 1. 2 minutes, as I mentioned, still remaining on the clock. 166 to 84. Replays will get dropped. Cookies get dropped. Cinematic gets dropped. Console Puppy is the last one up. He'll get dropped as well. Forced back over onto this A side, which is definitely not an ideal spot to be. 2 players on bags, though. Cinematic will get the double kill. He'll push on down. But it's all about if Curse will be able to just push on down for the 200-point club, because I mean it's literally impossible to catch back up at this score line. And I mean, Dens with the double kill to just put that nail in the coffin.
Yeah, well, 176 to 89 the scoreline, with 1 minute 40 left on the clock in this round. It's not going anywhere but Curse's way. This is, as I said, an absolute stomping. They're getting obliterated. There's poor Composure. So I'm almost feeling sorry for them. Like, I think we need to have like a minute silence for them at the end of this series. They're getting completely trashed at the moment. But look, it's kind of expected. Curse, the best team in Australia, or arguably one of the best teams in Australia at the moment. You wouldn't expect any less from these guys.
You definitely wouldn't. I mean, you're going to be seeing, in terms of overall kills, you're going to be having both Damage and Dens about to hit the 30, and Dens actually does hit that one. You also got Izzy so close to that, and Shocks, who started off really, really strong on 23 kills, and Damage, runs out of ammo. For the Composure Gaming side, Cinematic, 14 to 29. You got 20 to 29 for Console Puppy, who I mentioned was their main slayer throughout this game. Throughout the first half, he was the only one on double-digit kills. Replays on 13 to 27 and 8 to 28 for Cookies. I definitely don't think that's going to be his highlight of this competition.
No, I don't think that's going to be a highlight at all. What is a highlight is 31 for 12 for Damage. That kid going huge at the moment for his team, with 2 caps to his name as well. These guys are just going off.
They really are. And I mean, to wrap things up, we'll stick on board with Dents here, as there will be a couple of players right next to him pushing on through. White will be able to, but no, he won't be able to get the kill. He does get taken down, but 20 seconds left. That's going to be about number one. They hit the 200-point mark, as I mentioned, basically leading now by 100 points. And now just going over 100 points, and they managed to get a nice team down to end up to end this game. Now take the lead 1-0, and of course with S&D coming up, I basically just I can't tip anyone but Kersey, and the question is what the scoreline is going to be.
It sounds harsh, but that's basically the truth. They got hashtag wrecked, but look, yeah, some may even say Shrek'd. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, Curse is love and life at the moment. And of course, it's getting the final kill there. 215 points. That must sting Composure.
3 players hitting over 30 kills as well from Curse, and I mean Console Puppy the only one on his team to break the 20, but it was a good effort. I mean, you got to give it to them for just sticking at it to the end. And unfortunately, just wasn't enough. Hopefully on the S&D, I mean, swapping over to their host, hopefully they'll be able to make something happen. We'll see how things go. We'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere. This is the Astro Circuit Season 5 Midweek number 1, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to map number 2 here in the round number 3 matchup of the ASTRO circuit, Season 5, Midweek number 1, between Curse Australia and Composure Gaming. I'm Myksta, joined by Inmaniac, and so far we saw a dominant Curse take out map number 1. It's S&D for what we really know them, strong at as well, and on an international standpoint. Is it going to be a clean sweeping 2-0 series?
Well, I think it's definitely going to be a 2-0 series. The question here is, what kind of fight can we expect out of the guys from Composure? Now, we're going to be kicking things off. I'm with Cinematic here from the team Composure. They are on the attack. He's going to be running straight to the middle of this map, run back. I'm actually going to switch over to Cookies. He's got the bomb in hand, running down to the back of B. It's the usual play. Standard play we see from all teams here, going towards the door here, looking towards the middle of the map. There was a player looking out towards that way, but he didn't get spotted. Lucky for him. Now, Iskar 2, my man Issei, getting the first kill on Cinematic. So 3v4 is the situation at the moment.
That numbers down is definitely going to hurt them in the long run, and Issei takes down replays as well. So only 2 players up there for them, and they are surrounded pretty much. And Issei, as he takes down his 3rd kill of the first round, Damage will clean up the last side, unfortunately denying Issei from the team down, but he's got the scope. Kill to back him up for himself. You're about to see it here on the rounded kill cam. He was just waiting for someone to poke out a post, and you see him there. Just didn't even hesitate. Was just able to pick off that easy kill, and that's round number 1 done. And I mean, you mentioned earlier you think it was going to be a 2-0. It's just about how much of a fight they could give back. And I mean, it really wouldn't surprise me if Curse just give a 6-0.
A 6-0 would be very exciting and interesting to see. We're going to be seeing Captain Issei with the bomb in hand at the moment. As you saw, and as we did say, he almost did get the team down. I saw Issei get some sweet kills, sweet shots out for that 3rd kill as well. And this team going to be rotating down towards the B plant as we usually see. I do hear a scope off somewhere in the middle of the map. Now, checking out the action, that was, I think it might have been, yes, it was Shocks to take down Contour Puppies running up towards the top of the map. There is a player just to his left, does spot him. That's Cookies getting dropped. Some may even crumbled. Shocks did get that other kill as well. This getting the easy plant, and wow, Shocks. Wow, Shocks. That's all I say with that one.
I was on board with him since he was over on post, and I mean, you saw him come out of medic, you see the dead body from another player that he killed, but he pushed through straight past another player who was looking straight down the line. You could see on the minimap his arrow was pointing towards him. He didn't even blink at the side of Shocks just running past. He didn't even notice, didn't even move. He then took out one player, Shocks. He rotated around. He took down another. He then just came back. The other player had the advantage of just waiting for it to poke back out, and still yet Shocks was able to pick off this kill. And I mean, right now you see the team of Composure Gaming, they're playing so hesitant right now. They know they've lost 2 very, very quick rounds and dominant rounds. Nearly 4 downs there. I mean, 1 3 down, 1 4 down. And you see their players just bunched up more over onto the mid side of the map instead of pushing over to a bomb site. The one player that did have the bomb, and he got taken down.
Yeah, you did see that indeed. I'm actually on with Shocks at the moment. As we were saying, he was going off. He is still going off. 4 for nothing as it stands at the moment. And I'm just looking around at the players at the moment. We're seeing, I'm on with Evo Cookies. That's going to be Shocks just around the corner from him. I wonder if he's going to spot him. Someone's running into someone here. He does spot the player. Sloppy shots. That's Shocks able to get away. Spots the play. He's going to have to back off and run away. Shocks doesn't get taken out by replays. I'm going to go over to Dance. He's the only man alive up against replays and Cookies. Dance, I've seen him many a time go off 2v1 situation against these Composure boys. Shouldn't be a problem. He's going to get one. That's Cookies getting dropped. Looks around. Where's replays? He doesn't realize that the players that are going to be crossing paths hopefully very soon. That's going to be, I'm going to actually cross over to replays. He's got the bomb in hand, but it's not going to really matter. 5 seconds left. Looking desperately for that kill just to get a little bit of, I don't know, dignity back, but not going to happen. Stabs the barrel instead. 3-0 in the beginning of this S&D match. Myksta probably expected.
I mean, if it was waiting to go for that bomb plane, I mean, he still would have got taken down anyway, because then, he did check that. But the fact that he was only sort of limiting his area to be able to pick off that kill, only looking one direction over on towers, sort of did hurt him in the end. You saw the round just trickled on down. I mean, he wasn't able to really do much. He didn't even hint at, wanting to look at that direction. And they were able to take out another round. Curse, they're halfway there to taking out the series. They've taken out 3 straight rounds. All they need is three more. and I definitely think they'll be able to do it straight. We'll jump on board with Shocks, because I just know he's going to be the player up the point, wanting to make a play here. Of course, the player over on Medic, you see a couple of shots out. The call-out will happen, so he knows there's going to be one there approximately, probably pushed back by now, but still, he's still just going to be checking all these corners, and I mean, that's just the sort of experience difference there between these two teams and the players with them, because you know, for Curse and you know, plus Shocks, they're just checking all these corners. They're just making sure they can cover every angle. And I mean, shots coming out, they're being able to pick off the kill. Oh, the double kill!
Wow.
Like, what was that?
So well read by Shocks. I was on with him the whole time. Those two players were both dancing around him. He played that perfectly, chilled, wait for the guy around the corner, knew there was going to be another player there. That was the guy from Composure with the scope. Spots a player downrange, gets the final kill on replay. Shocks, you are a beast. Too easy. 7 for 1. Finishes off this round. 4-0 is the score in this S&D match. Myksta, we're looking like we're going to go a 6-0 fashion.
We really are. I mean, I said it before this map even started. It really wouldn't surprise me with Curse taking out a 6-0 sweep. But that being said, I want the guys from Composure to just take a round. I mean, for them who you know, they mentioned it in the stream chat earlier, they're sort of a relatively new team. They haven't really practiced too much, and they're coming up against a team like Curse. It's really not a surprising result, but at the same time, they're giving it their all, and getting around to them will definitely be an accomplishment to just sort of help them improve. And I mean, they're able to get the bomb down, they're able to pick off a couple of kills, getting the numbers advantage 3v2, and that's up to Shocks and Dens so far to be able to get this round. I mean, you see Shocks now, he needs to check that right. He won't! And he will get taken down, finally getting shut down. Now it's up to Dens in a 1v3, but will he be able to do it? That is a question.
That is the question indeed. 3v1. If anyone can do it, it's Dens. I would have said Shocks, but he was probably a little overconfident, not checking his corners. Now Dens' players dancing around him, doesn't spot him. The guy hiding behind the cars, that's Cookies, going to be taking him down. And now we see Composure on the board, now getting a point up there, 4-1 the series score. Anyone hear a comeback? I don't. I hear crickets and the sound of bullets coming from this team of Curse.
I also see breadsticks. A lot of breadsticks for the team of Composure. I mean, Replays is on 5 kills, but the rest of them, I don't know, they need to get a couple more kills. They got 1 round on the board. I want to see them get more, but Curse, they're going to be pushing over onto this A side. You're going to be seeing one player checking through top, the other 2 players going over to this American side. Of course, shot's going to go out. Izzy knows they're there. Damage will be rotating around. Izzy will be able to get one. He's looking for the second. He gets it as well. And he got the triple kill because he took out Damage. Damage is just trying to support him. He pushed on past through the window and he got annihilated.
Yeah, well, look, that's what happens when you run in the way of Issei, isn't it? Like, I mean, team member or not, you're getting taken down. But that was a really nice play by Issei. Cookies is the only one alive. I might actually jump over to him, see what play he's going to go for with only 30 seconds on the clock. There's a player following up behind, playing Jaws mode. He's basically just getting hunted down, really harsh mode. There was a player dancing around him. Is he getting stalked? He is. He's just getting ghosted.
He really
They're toying with him. They're toying with him. Watch this kill.
They wanted to. He really wanted it.
Dens, that's just mean.
It really wasn't. I mean, the second the player turned around, he went for the knife straight away, and he was able to clean that one up. But 5-1, they're on a series point here.
Leave
of course,
Composure alone. Leave him alone.
We'll really have to see if if they'll be able to really make anything happen here. I'm really hoping they can get another round on the board here, but on their attacking round up against Curse, one player's actually pushing up fairly aggressively, but he's about to run into another player. He's not going to check the corner. He's going to get taken down. There we go. That's
Cookies,
the first pick of the round.
Silly.
And their Conto Puppy will take down another one, though, who gets taken down himself. So it's a 2v3. And you're going to be having Cinematic and Replays take on 3 core players from the Curse team. Cinematic tries to make something happen. His teammate drops also. That's going to be game 6-1. But at least they got a round on the board. Now Curse will go on to take Mega in the next round of the competition. That's going to be a great match to watch.
Yeah, it is going to be an awesome match. And look, Issei just making it look easy, getting final kill cam there. 6-1, as you said, in this S&D on Warhawk. Too easy for the guys from Curse. And look, with Shocks in there as well, 8 for 3. That is just a sick lineup. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, it was probably mind games as well as skill that played against Composure there. Like, just too much, and they were eventually dropped. So, going to be heading into round 4 now, Mike, so we're pumped for it.
We really are. I mean, we'll take a short break. Lockdog and Inmaniac will be bringing you that series up next here. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next.